What to do after law. Hi everyone, welcome to Law Trove. I am Rachana Mishra and I have recently completed my BA LL.B honors. And after going through these 5 years studying and understanding the complexities a law student faces in these 5 years, I realized one thing very clearly that most law students are confused about what to do after law, be it litigation, judiciary, corporate services, law firms, masters to be in academics, government exams, etc. So, in this video, we'll talk about some major career options after law and how you can understand which path might suit you better. So, in this video, I'm going to cover 7 careers and basically 7 paths that one can choose if they are in law or they are pursuing law. So, first, path number 1, litigation. Litigation, I would say, is the classic path. We all join law for mostly for one reason, that we want to like litigation, practice law, wear that black coat, walk in courtroom, and etc. So all that chaos that we see and we basically fantasize when we are in our initial years. See, initially in litigation, I think it is not that payable job, and it is also a fact that seniors do not pay you much in initial years because it is your learning stage. But trust me, this is the most rewarding profession to do, is because after 5 years of good experience and practicing, you can start your independent litigation, and after that you can earn a lot. And see, there is a no cap that how much you can learn, and there are many advocates from whom we can learn that litigation is actually a path which is very, I think, rewarding and very much respectable job. So yes, you can do litigation, and it's just one thing that you have to do for practice in any of the court in India, that is to just enroll with bar council, and within 2 years of enrollment clear your AIB exam, that is all India bar examination, clear that and you are good to go. And yes, this path is specifically for those who love reading, arguing, and can handle uncertainty. You don't need work-life balance in early years. So if these are the things that you can manage with, this path is for you. First, and the harsh truth in this particular field is that the first 3 years are brutal financially. You are basically an apprentice. So if you don't have the family support, it's tough. And also the chamber politics is real, and there is so much chaos in this field. But trust me, it's a very rewarding and I think a very good path to follow, to pursue. Now, in order to understand whether this particular path is for you or not, there is just one basic test that you can do, is doing an offline internship in a court. You will understand, even of a 2 month period internship will suffice to make you understand whether this particular field is for you or not. So yes, join a 2 month or 1 month internship and understand how the court works, and you'll be easily able to understand how whether you are right fit for this field or not. Path 2 is judicial services. So many of us, and when I was in college, most of my friends, their only goal was when they joined law was to prepare for judicial services and become judicial magistrate or judge. That would I say, that is something I would say. And it is a very good job, obviously, where good payment, government perks, housing, car, stable, respectable, everything comes with that government service, and you are clearing a very reputed exam also for this. Now, it will take little time in this for preparing judicial exam. You have to dedicatedly study for certain amount of time, let's say 1 to 2 years for specifically studying for the judicial services. And now we have that 3-year clause. So now you have to practice 3 years as advocate. After that you can appear for this exam. So yes, there are certain drawbacks that have been added to this, but I think it is a good point, which is I think this is a good thing which is added to the judicial services exam, because you get 3 years time to actually understand how and what actually happens in a court, and after that you appear for the exams. However, the exam is of 3 phase. There is prelims, means, interview, and apart from that vacancies are very low. So there are certain things which I would consider as drawbacks, but if you are interested in, like, if you really want to become a civil judge or judicial magistrate, this is the right path for you to practice and prepare for judicial services. And in this you get stability. You can sit and study 8 hours a day for 2 years, and after that, this is something I would say is not a preparation strategy, but it depends on person to person. But you have to dedicate certain amount of time, and I think consistency matters also. So yes, for judicial services you have to study very dedicatedly. Now, the exam is very competitive, and syllabus is huge. You have to study all the law subjects along with the general knowledge, language, and everything. So yes, you have to this is about litigation. Now, path 3 is corporate law firms. And as we come to the final year of our law college, we mostly see many of our classmates are joining law firms or they are interning there. So this is how it works. There are certain top law firms, but there are many law firms here. And some of the top tier law firms, they offer a very good salary packages. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the salary right now. So for for getting into these top law firms, what is required is that you have to start with that in your very initial years in law school only. You need good CV. You have to do multiple internships, publications, and after that you can, if your college provides for placements, sit in that, and you can get placements through your college. And if not, then you have to directly approach your desired law firms. Now, if you like corporate deals, drafting, research, and you can work of 12 to 14 hours a day, and you want money early, so this path is very good for you. And here in this particular path, the harsh truth is that burnout is real. You have to work hard, and there is no work-life balance. That is what I have, understood from those who are actually in law firms and they have shared their experiences. So yes. Now, path 4 is in-house counsel. So it is for working in legal team of companies like Tata, Google, HDFC, startups. And yeah, salary ranges in starting it's decent, but after a few years of experience it increases. So yes, but it's less than law firms, but more than litigation in initial years. Now, it is tough as freshers, but those who have experience, they get easily these roles. Or if you are from very top law colleges also. So yeah, if you and this field is for those who want corporate work but better hours than firms. You like business plus law mix. So this field is for you. And yes, harsh truth is that you are a cost center, not revenue generator. Promotions slower than firms. Role can be documentation heavy. So basically, you have to do all that documentation work. That's what I was trying to say. Now, path 5. Path 5 would be your academics. Here, after completing your BA LLB honors or BBA LLB honors, BCom LLB honors, or even LL.B, what you can do is you can prepare for LL.M in India or outside India also. LL.M in India or abroad, and then you can give this UGC net exam, and after that you can start with your PhD research work, and as make yourself eligible to teach in colleges, and you can teach as assistant professors. And yes, the salary range is decent depending on the college. And yes, if you are doing LL.M in India, you can target exams like CLAT PGs, UTPG, etc. And in abroad LL.Ms, I think it will cost you a lot, but if you are financially well off, then you can always and always choose the abroad LL.M option, because you get better opportunities. So yes, and here this field is for those who love teaching, who love writing, who love studying, and who love doing deep researching to any topic. So this field is for you. Now, the harsh truth in this field is that academia in India pays very poorly, and you have to pay a lot of efforts to get those jobs because competition is very high here. And yes, foreign LL.M without a scholarship will cause you a lot of debt trap, I would say. So yes, if you really want to pursue LL.M, you have to be very mindful, while exploring your options, that where and how you are going to do this. Now, how you will start in going into academics is right. First is doing your law. After that, give exams, CLAT PG or what COT PG if you want to take admission in top central universities or other LL.M programs. And after that, give UGC net for teaching. And if you want to do LL.M abroad, then you have to have good GPAs. Your grade should be very good, and letter of recommendations, that if you explore these options, you will get to know that what is required for getting admission in foreign law colleges for LL.M. Now, next path is the non-traditionals, like preparing for government exams, be it UPSC, state PSCs, or it can be legal content creation for YouTube, for other platforms, legal tech startups, arbitration and compliance, and judicial clerkship. This judicial clerkship is for one year period, so it is I would not say it is a career path, but it is good for learning. Now, how you are going to decide that which path is right fit for you? Now, my 3 filter rule that I use when I have to, not only myself, but many people use these 3 filter rule in order to decide which path is best for them. First is money versus time. That if you need money in initial years, then law firms are best for you. In-house counsels or any other job or placement where you get money in the very initial years. But if you have time, if you have patience, then you can, go for litigation or judiciary or prepare for government or exams. Now, people versus paper filter number 2 is this. You love arguing, meeting clients, you can go for litigation. But if you love reading, writing, researching, then policy, academics, judiciary is for you. And what is your stability status? Like, if you want stability uh, from the very start of your career, then judiciary, in-house counsel, PSUs, preparing for government services, but it will not give you the stability initially. But once you clear that exam, get that job, you are, stable for life. And if you are okay with risk, that you have time, you do not have to be worried about the finances, then litigation, startups, content creation is for you. So now, what you are going to do after this video, that, like, if you are interested in any of the parts that I have discussed, just do one thing. Go to LinkedIn or any social media account where you can connect to professionals. So LinkedIn is preferable here, and talk to 2 people from each field you like. You will get easily connected to those professionals who are actually working in the field, and just ask them the simple question that what you like about your job and what sucks about your job, and that will tell you more than any video. And what they are going to tell you, you'll understand the insights of the industry, that how this field is actually working, and this will help you a lot in a very big way, I would say. And yes, please don't do law firms just because your batchmates are. Seeing others what they are doing, do not get inspired from them. You have to create your own path, your own journey. So try to figure out this all by your own self. In this video, I have discussed a few of the paths that you can pursue after completing your law. And yes, you can connect to professionals and understand the industry insights, or the insights that how this field is actually working. And after that, you can decide where you want to, navigate your career to. So yes, so in the end, I would say that law degree is a key. It opens many doors, but you have to walk through one. And if this video helped, like the video. It tells YouTube to show this to more confused law students. And yes, please do let us know in the comment which path are you leading towards and why. And we are going to surely reply to all the comments. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. And please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.